Okay, hello, welcome to joining webinar Recall Challenge 2022. Good afternoon. Okay, waiting the participant joining, I will use in bahasa. Selamat malam dan selamat bergabung buat teman-teman yang mengikuti webinar Recall Challenge 2022. Sekedar informasi, ini merupakan Recall Challenge tahun kedua, ya, di mana tahun pertamanya dilaksanakan di tahun 2021 dan pesertanya hanya untuk Indonesia, dan untuk tahun kedua ini, yaitu tahun 2022, ini melebar ya menjadi Indonesia dan Malaysia. Jadi kompetisi ini sudah berlangsung tahun kedua. And for your participants, information in the second year's records challenge, the first is will be held in 2021 and participant only for Indonesia. The second 2022 will be Indonesia and Malaysia. Oke, sekedar informasi juga, kompetisi ini menyambut siapa saja yang bergabung ingin membangun situs web, kemudian memberikan solusi atau inovasi ya menggunakan alat atau pengembangan dengan menggunakan low code untuk memberikan solusi yang ada. Dan yang menariknya, total hadiah untuk tahun ini itu lebih gede, lebih besar dari sebelumnya, yaitu 15.000 USD gitu. Nah, bagi teman-teman yang sudah hadir malam ini juga sangat beruntung telah mengikuti webinar ini, sehingga teman-teman bisa mengumpulkan 100 poin ya. Yang mengikuti hingga akhir juga mendapatkan 100 poin. The competition, anyone with innovation website tips untuk mendapatkan poin akan disampaikan oleh Steve ya. Dan sebelumnya saya akan menginformasikan timeline terkait challenge ini. Ini adalah 17 Januari ya, teman-teman sudah mengikuti webinar pertama, yaitu perkenalan tren webinar pertama ini. Kemudian nanti tanggal 24 Januari akan ada workshop ya, bagaimana cara menggunakan Ali CMS dan bagaimana tips triknya. Nah, ini saya sudah dibantu, ini timeline-nya ya, dibantu share screen oleh rekan saya. Dan juga di tanggal 2 Februari nanti akan ada webinar kedua, dan teman-teman bisa meng-collect lagi skornya, yaitu masing-masing ketika mengikuti 100 poin. Kemudian nanti akan ada hingga tanggal 24 Februari ya, di sini 24 Februari ini penutupan pendaftaran ya. Sebelum telat mengikuti pendaftaran, buruan submit. Karena apa? Karena 100 pendaftar pertama akan mendapatkan merchandise menarik ya, dan 100 kedua akan mendapatkan hadiah yang menarik. Kemudian tahap penjurian yaitu 28 Februari hingga 4 Maret, dan juga nanti 7 Maret 2022 akan diumumkan pemenangnya. Nah, for more information about the Recall Challenge 2022, I give short time for Steve to explain about benefit for joining Recall Challenge 2022. Steve, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Tuna. So welcome to Recall Challenges 2022. I'm Steve Wang. At Alibaba Cloud, I'm responsible for international developer relations at Alibaba Cloud. Actually, I shared the benefits and rewards last week at the opening session. But in case that you didn't join that session, let me quickly go through the information again. So the Recall Challenge 2022, we have a new theme, which is local development, which is a very important trend for software development. We hope that with our local development tools, we can help more developers to become to build innovative applications. So can you see my screen, right? So there's some messages from our judges and also our high-level executives. So Selena Yuan, she's our general manager of international business unit at Alibaba Cloud Intelligence. She said local development is making it easier than ever to become a software developer. We will continue offering amazing local tools and helping more and more people to build their own applications. And Yang Qingjia, he is vice president of Alibaba Group and head of the system for AI lab, Damo Academy. He said AI has passed its 65th anniversary, but the AI engineering potential is still unbounded. Through the game, we look forward to expanding the application of AI to more exciting fields. Yeah, so they give their messages, give their wishes to the participants, and we hope our participants can use our tools, our local tools, RDCMS, and also the AI local tools to build good applications. And here's benefits and rewards. So for participants, if you submit a qualified application, you can get a free subscription of RDCMS, which is a required tool or local tool of this Cloud Challenge 2022, and it's worth over 50 USD. And you can get also can get a participant of participation, a certificate of participation, and also for first 100 participants with qualified submissions, you can get customized goodies from Alibaba Cloud, and also rewards for winners. We have 6,500 cash rewards in total and 8,500 credits in total for winners, and also customized merchandise. And in addition, for winners, you can get a winner certificate, you can get reference letter from Alibaba Cloud, and also your project will be featured on Alibaba Cloud Project Hub and also our social media channels. So here's a breakdown of winners rewards. And here are the goodies, and merchandise. So for winners, you will get a tea set, which is very beautiful, very good looking, made in China, and you will get a gift box with a booklet, a bottle, and a clock. And for early submission, you will get a backpack and also a bottle with the Alibaba Cloud logo. So I hope you will like it. And so here's the information and the rewards and benefits for Recurrent Challenges. And as the theme of the Recurrent Challenge 2022 is local development, for this webinar, we want to share more about local development. In China, the Alibaba Cloud has a very powerful tool, local tool or local platform called Yida, which is one of the most popular local development tool in China. And so today, we're very glad to invite Jessica Xuan. She is the international developer leader at the Dingtalk department at CloudPure. CloudPure is our partner, is Alibaba Cloud's partner. So Jessica will share the trend and applications of low-code development. Especially, she will introduce Yida and also use Yida as the example to show that how the Chinese developers are using the tools to build amazing applications. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Steve. For all participants, if you have any question, please write in the chat box, and your question will be answered in Q&A session. Okay, for the next session, hello, Jessica. It's our speaker, registration from International Team Leader Dingtalk, Department CloudPure. Jessica, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Zuna. So first, let me share my screen. Yeah, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it clearly.
Okay. Okay, hello guys, how are you doing? I feel so glad today to have this opportunity to speak about the local development trends and applications. So before that, I would like to make a brief introduction of myself. Okay. My name is Xuan, it's my Chinese name, and also I got an English name. My English name is Jessica. So I'm currently take the position of international team leader at Dingtalk department at CloudPure, and I will give a brief introduction of CloudPure in the next page. And here's some typical customers of mine. The first one we can see is China People. And the China People, it's a traditional manufacturing company in China, and it is subordinate to China's top 500 enterprises. And it mainly develops the process of project management through low code combined with IoT. And China People, it realized the transformation from traditional manufacturing enterprises to smart factories. So the second one is Little Star. Little Star belongs to Shanghai Media Group, and it is very famous. It is a very famous art training school in Shanghai, which was trained many stars and artists. It used the low code to customize its campus management, host process, and other program processes. And the third one, I believe you guys are quite familiar with it. It's China Eastern, which is an airline company. China Eastern is no conception. It controls the training of hundreds of thousands of maintenance personnel and ground crew through low code. So therefore, if you guys are interested in low-code customer examples, you can get contact with me and we can have some in-depth communications, okay? After that, I will introduce our company. Our company, Shanghai CloudPure, it was founded in May the 10th, 2016. It is currently the leading enterprise in SaaS industry. So we got 4 teams to supporting our low code. The first team is pre-sales consultant, and the second team is solution consultant, and the third team is our technical team, and the fourth team is our operation team. So we will make sure that if you got any problems in your low code products, we can help you immediately. And as well, our company got 4 product lines. The first one is Enterprise Mailbox, and the second one is our Dingtalk, and the third one is our Alibaba Cloud, and the fourth one is Team Vision. So let's get to the next part. What is low code? First of all, let us see the main pain points faced by our traditional software development company. With the emergence of low code is closely related to the pain points faced by traditional software development. traditional software development faces three main pain points. And I believe the first one is the high development cost. Traditional software development involves various costs, such as the need for professional developers to develop, and the infrastructure required for applications also needs to be deployed, and the maintenance cost of infrastructure, etc. And the second one, I believe, is the long delivery cycle. Under the traditional software development mode, it often takes several months or even years for an application to develop, test, deploy, and finally be launched. So the third one, I believe, is the rapid change of demand. Business needs are constantly changing. So in fact, there are deviations in understanding in the communication between technicians and business personnel. So the above three pain points are the problems faced by traditional software development. Therefore, we urgently need to change to a more agile and efficient development mode. So next page is the definition of low code. We usually call low code as LCDP, which is local development platform. So the method of application development through visualization enables developers with different experience in the levels to create web pages and mobile applications through graphical user interface by dragging and dropping components and model-driven logic. So I think there are three characters of our local platform. The first one is visualized application building, and the second one is business-specific customization, and the third one is integrated with Dingtalk for rapid application. Okay, so compared with traditional software development and low-code development, there we can see the advantage of our low-code development. So the first one is programming required or not. As we can see, the traditional software development, it is programming required. And our low-code development, no programming, even little code. So the scale of use, traditional software development, they usually build large-scale project, but on comparison, low-code development, they usually build application systems that can be integrated with each other. So that brings a lot of convenience to the enterprise. The development duration, it often takes months or even years for traditional software development to develop a system. But for low-code development, the system can be launched in a week. So it can reduce the time by more than 95%. The next one is implement time. Implementation is slow and testing takes months for traditional software development. But for low-code development, after publishing, the low-code products can be used online in a very short time. So that's the advantage of our low-code development. Okay, next part, we will introduce the low-code capability. This picture is our low-code evolution. So in the earliest stage, we're actually based on the online audit and approval operation that should be built to carry the process, which is the BPM-driven stage we mentioned. More importantly, we hope to collect forms, that is, the carrier of data collection and the rules of process and business online flow. In addition, it is supplemented by the display of data, that is, the function of report. Those three functions substitute the basic elements of the three cores. That is what we call the first phrase of the BPM-driven online process. So that's the stage one. And when we go to the stage 2, the second stage is a stage in which we are now, and the most products on the market are metadata driven. We can get through some business data related to the application, including business data built based on the platform, so as to realize the self-closed loop of this data in the enterprise. It can be calls between multiple applications, including data association, data linkage, and subtable information, which can be easily driven. And this is in the second stage, meta-driven, mobile facing. And when we go to the stage 3, of course, we will talk about IDA. Of course, we expect IDA to enter the third stage. That is what we call the data-driven stage. We are no longer data-driven stage, and we are no longer limited to some business data on the enterprise platform. We hope that the appropriate platform can connect the internal of the enterprise, that is the ecological online business integration and interconnection mentioned in the title. We expect the appropriate platform to connect all or most of the existing business systems within the enterprise. And after you have some new business systems in the future, you can still connect them to realize the flow of data among multiple business systems within the enterprise. Of course, business integration is on the one hand. In addition, we also accept IDA to connect some internal and external personnel of the enterprise, that is the C-end users, and we often talk about. So low-code assistant, the 3 stages of our enterprise digitalization, and the progress of enterprise digitalization is uneven, and the low-code fully covers the 3 stages. And that's the brief introduction of our low-code evolution. So we always say that low-code will play an important role in improving the core competitiveness of our enterprise. So I put it in my PPT in 3 ways. The first way is low-code. It accelerates our digital innovation and improve our cost effectiveness. Low-code platform and tools lower the barriers for innovation team to try new ideas. And the low-code platform provides a configurable UI, preset templates, and automation capabilities to facilitate the rapid delivery of applications and customer process, helping companies innovate at a low cost and create value for the business. So we can see this picture, although it's all Chinese, but it's more than 200 tablets provided by Dingtalk IDA. We can use the tablets to create our systems very quickly, and we can do some addition just on the tablets. And second part is our business personnel can also get started quickly. We can see that's how we can build our systems by our low code. And this picture is Dingtalk IDA provides multiple types of page creation. So companies need to modify or extend existing business applications or build new applications to respond to changes in the market and customer needs. So after the emergence of our low-code platforms, enterprise business personnel can use various pre-configured solutions to increase their productivity. And the third one is that our local platforms can support our flexible operations. We can see the picture. It's COVID-19. So during pandemic, Dingtalk IDA launched an application in an average of 1.5 days. We can see the time is very short. So that's why our IDA can support our flexible operation. Enterprises can develop applications to achieve flexible operations by adopting a local platform with a cloud-native architecture. So local platforms can ensure that our applications are secure, manageable, and scalable, and help companies to build flexible capabilities to respond to crises and incidents. The pandemic has accelerated those practices and proved the value of our low-code tools. Okay, have you ever seen this report? That's recently Forrester. It's a well-known global research firm. It released the State of Low-Code Platforms in China report, and our Dingtalk IDA was among included vendors. The report comprehensively analyzed the characteristics of various local platforms in China and conducts an in-depth discussion on how local technologies can help Chinese companies accelerate digital transformation. The report pointed out that Alibaba Cloud and Dingtalk provides new ideas for cloud collaboration development through the in-depth integration of the capabilities of IDA. So we can see in China, more than 58% of people are using local platforms and the tools for software development, and 16 are planning to do so. So the synergy of low-code platforms, AI, and the IoT makes it more suitable for supporting the core competitiveness of enterprise in the future. And we can see the concept of low-code was firmly proposed by the Forrester in 2014. Over the past 7 years, low-code technology has gradually become a mainstream trend in China. Leading local platforms such as Dingtalk IDA are serving enterprises in various vertical fields, improving application delivery efficiency, reducing operating costs, expanding the population of low-code developers, and stimulating personal innovation. The rapid development of low-code technology in China has made it a key technology strategy for enterprises to accelerate digital transformation to adapt to the future. And that's the definition of IDA. IDA is a platform and a tool, and IDA is also a zero-code development platform. And finally, I will give you some low-code case analysis. We can see this picture. It's the multiple templates are provided for users to select and fully customize Office portal activity page, etc. And this is the page of our IDA. You can drag here and drop here to build your own system applications. And this is our Alibaba internal scenario. It's our HR service center, and our colleagues build the basic applications independently. And they're just our colleagues with no programming experience. We can see this picture. And do you know Hema? This is also the Hema's internal scenario. It's Hema's intranet site, and it's a personalized portal display page. It's all designed and built by our low-code platform. Okay, this is our Alibaba internal scenario personalized portal display page as well. So to build an enterprise-specific application with IDA, you only need to focus on the business. The platform will sort other things, including data storage, operating environment, server, and network security. In addition, with the help of Alibaba Cloud, IDA provides powerful elastic computing and dynamic capacity expansion capabilities to escort your business efficient and stable operation. Then we will see the best practices of IDA. IDA has been used across many industries. The first is manufacturing. IDA can improve 15% production efficiency for the manufacturing companies. Build a production process monitoring and management system. The data of real-time production capacity will be pushed to the central system by connecting with cameras and over 1,000 production stations, edge computing, and video analysis. And also, it has real-time report. It can enable managers to redistribute the production tasks in time. And the second one is traditional retailing. A total of 317 processes has been established, covering multiple domains such as finance, personnel, administration, daily office, etc. for easy home. And IDA connects more than 20 branches, 300 branch stores, 1,800 organizational departments, and 14,000 employees in direct and fresh stores. Easy Home integrates IDA with various business systems such as SAP and Kindi ERP to realize online collaboration. The third one is hospitality. IDA allows Flyzone Hotel to improve service quality and housing experience with only 1/4 of the serve agents required by traditional hotels. Online processes and traceable tickets after a customer submits a ticket using a mini program or through an agent. The customer can view the progress of the ticket, covering the ticket initiation, task allocation, execution, and completion. These are three industrials of IDA practice. And finally, here's my business card. If you have any problems with IDA or today's speaking, you can just use your Dingtalk to scan my business card. And here's also my email address. You can call me if you want. And I think that's all today's speaking. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Good information for us. Okay, the last session, you can ask with our speaker in the chat room or directly unmute your microphone. Okay, for all participants, any question for our speakers? Okay.
Silakan teman-teman kalau ada pertanyaan langsung diajuin aja di chat sama di unmute aja langsung. Nanti kalaupun misalnya kesulitan dengan bahasa Inggris, kita bantu untuk translate-nya. Okay. There's a question from Kadek, Jessica. Does the LAIN support English or Indonesian? Oh, it's more technically with LAIN, right?
Oh, let me answer the question. So,
okay, sure.
It's support. It's AliCMS only supports English. Yeah. So at this stage, it only supports English. Yeah.
Okay. Support in English is Kadek. And other? Yang lain mungkin boleh by chat ya, atau bisa langsung meng-unmute mikrofonnya. Welcome. Okay. Writing an equation for participation, can I highlight Jessica's explanation? Low code will apply in improvement role in interactive enterprise. The first, accelerate to digital innovation and effective underline is low cost, so very, very nice. And the second, business personnel can also get start quickly, right, Jessica?
Yeah.
Okay. There is question for Anne Gempur. Is that Ali CMS built with what price?
No, exactly. So LSMS has some features of WordPress, but it's also add a lot of features which WordPress does not have.
Oke, and sudah terjawab ya pertanyaannya. Buat semua partisipan yang hadir malam ini, di sini kami sudah meng-share ya link terkait Recloud, bisa dikepoin di link tersebut. Semua informasi ada di link itu. Tadi ada yang direct message for me. Any question is, this is individual or group competition? There is question, Steve. Personal or group question?
So
This
it's
competition.
So
yeah, it can be.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, so it can be a group competition, but we encourage you submit you registered as individual, because that all the rewards and benefits will be given to individual. So even you create you form a team, only one in your team can get the reference letter, can get the certificate, and can get the goodies. So we encourage that you do it, you participate this record challenges as individual.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Any question for participant? Okay.
So before the participant want to ask, I want to ask first, is it that significant? I want to ask a question to Jessica. Is the trend of low-code development, is it that significant for the local, like the business local that using web and somehow the engineers too? Is there any significant growth of website, what we call website publishing in some areas, or some we can say that some shop or seller that doesn't have web before, but after low code development bring a trend, it helped them to create the website easily and grow the websites domains and selling them too. Or is there any significant improvement on that area? Is it too difficult to explain?
You mean that where can you publish your local product on the website, or?
I mean the significant effect to the customers while we introduce about the low-code applications. We like the LHMS or orders product from Alibaba. Is there any significant improvement that
Yeah, I think the Thingy's question is that is there any like applications of like e-commerce, like e-shops, something like that, for local development, as you know. Jessica?
Yeah.
So do you know any like applications of e-commerce applications, like e-shops, online business, things like that? Like they build with local development platforms, they build online shops, they build things like that. Yeah.
Just what I mentioned in my PPT, that's the Hema.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the example, one of the example,
Yeah,
right?
it's the online shopping, and its web page is built by the local platform, and the webinars, they can design where to put what tablets, and to bring the customers or the app users more convenience.
Okay. I think that's enough for me to answer the question.
Thank you, Jessica. There is question in the chat. Is AliCMS available for most of programming language right now? Or is another program language else?
I guess this question to Steve, right? So
Yes.
basically,
It's a local tool. It's basically a local tool. So you don't need to understand the programming language. But if you know HTML, CSS, that will definitely help. Yeah, but it does not. So also someone asked how are the CMS connect in database. So it doesn't. You don't need to do that because that all the functions that you may need to use database to do. For example, in WordPress, you can simply drag and you just you use the you don't need to code. You don't need to code. You don't need to doing like database, connect database, but you can manage the users, manage the products, manage all the things through the panels, the consoles of AliCMS. So that is quite simple. Yeah. So yeah.
Just I mentioned we can use the drag.
Yeah.
Yeah, drag and drop way to build our application.
Yeah.
so it's less code.
It did.
So how does the low-code system work, connect, integrate with other system if the code usage is not too much? Maybe using plug-in or other way. I think so, right? So Jessica, this question is about like how like local tools should integrate with other platforms.
So as I know, the local platform, first of all, it has its own website, and usually our IDA is integrated with our Dingtalk, and our Dingtalk is an open platform with open API. So we can integrate with other systems by using the open API.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me add something. So for IDA, actually, many of the usage of IDA is enterprises. So people in enterprises, people in companies, they use IDA to build. Many of them are using IDA to build internal applications like CRM, like ERP, things like that, like workload management, financial system, something like that. So it's very easy for those for example, HR, so human resource teams, financial teams, they don't know code, but they can use it to build applications inside their company. So that's very important because that traditionally, if like a function team in a company, you want to build a tool, you need to go to your product management team, product development team, and the programming team. Yeah, so developer team in your company, and ask them to help you to build applications. But with the local tools, you can do it yourself. You don't need to ask somebody else. You just you can build it yourself, especially if the application is just help you to do some routine things that will be very easy. You can make it straightforward.
Okay. Any question for Dwi Hartanto? Can Ali CMS support with WhatsApp or message notification?
Can Ali CMS support with WhatsApp? Let me check it. I think it supports some social media, but I don't think that support notification. So it can connect with it can integrate some social media platforms, but I don't think that it can support WhatsApp or SMS notification. Yeah, it is like WordPress, but more advanced. So I don't say that it is more advanced. So because that WordPress is it's more, actually there's more functions if you have the knowledge of building with WordPress. But so things like LSMS, it's a more powerful tool if you don't want to code, if you don't want to connect databases. You can, without these things, you can directly use LSMS to do more things without like connect to other tools, without those complicated settings. So I think that especially if you want to use it to publish, to build things like e-shops, that will be very good. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me. I'm in Indonesia, but I'm currently living in Japan right now. Can participate this challenge? I think yes. For if you are Indonesian, yes.
Okay. The next question, Edward. I'm Ramadhani Akbar. If you use low code, the bugs after occur on access time will belong for
Jessica?
I don't think so, because based on our experiences, the time we do bugs often within 1 to 3 days. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think that your bugs may occur more frequently, because that especially if you don't have a programming knowledge, right? So the tools are more mature, and so basically the local tools will have some limit. So they will have the limit of scenarios. It's not so if you use the local tools, it cannot do everything. So it has some limit, but on the other hand, it's more stable with the limited functions. So if you want to build something that the local tool supports, I think that the bugs will be fewer, especially as you don't have much knowledge about like programming or something. You will have encounter less problem with it, of course.
Okay, Steve, this is direct message for me, and the question, I'm a suggestion for learn Ali CMS or not, reference, because it's very difficult to determine a learning source.
Sorry?
There is reference or can learn about Ali CMS.
So you mean that on materials?
Yeah.
I think that this is this is a problem. So we're creating something, but I think that so far there's not much materials, and I hope that if someone can create some tutorials or materials that will help, and maybe I think that we can give some additional rewards for someone who creating tutorials. Yeah, there can be some additional rewards. Yeah, we were considering to do so. Yeah.
Actually, we for the Polyton will try to create it to guide the participant how to use the LCMS. So please wait for the agent or for the schedule to publish the how to use the app LCMS. So don't worry, just explore it since the LCMS is kind of another like Shopify, like what we call it, mobilize. So it's app ready to build the website. So you just follow the guidelines and follows the menu that already appears and click here and there and try it out. So don't worry, just try it out. Since all of what you see is what you get. So it's simply you can use like WordPress.
Okay, thank you, Sunggi. I think this for last question. For the next, Singgi, there is polling for this session.
Yeah, that's polling. So all participants, I will open the polling and please give a response as advances. So each one of you that respond will get 100 points to add to your account when you have already registered and submit the website. So recall challenge mainly is how you can collect all the points and chance you have. So the winners not decided only about the greatest and the coolest website. That will be good, get a great point, but it can be overcome with you that attend all the workshop and webinars and also complete all the challenges that we ask. So literally recloud challenge is set of challenge, not only the website you need to build with LCMS, but also sort of activities that can make you what we call it can make you to win the challenge.
Oh, by the way, so I saw one question that I want to answer here. So I found that Edward asked, do I need a hosting to use AliceMS? And I think this is also not only for AliceMS, but also for IDA and many other local tools provided by Alibaba Cloud. So as it's a local tool, you don't need to get a hosting. You don't need to do hosting because that you can directly publish it with the platform. So for LSMS, when you publish, you can get a link, you can get a URL. For IDA, it is the same, that you can directly publish it, and because the hosting is integrated in the local tool. Yeah.
Okay, so I think some participant cannot give a response on for the what. Let me check it. I've shared the. Can you find it? The pop-up windows. Teman-teman nggak kelihatan yang pop-upnya? Nggak ada. Polling close before stop. Coba stop sharing dulu ya. Coba kita close dulu. Kita coba share lagi. Sorry. Dia nggak close ya. Relaunch. Silakan dicoba lagi ya. Silakan coba lagi. Ya, sudah naik ya. Silakan dicek lagi. Tadi muncul lagi, sudah relaunch. Silakan diisi dulu, masih ada waktu. Terus. There's basically 4 questions. The first one, have you registered the cloud? Just 60% already registered. And apakah are you have submit the website? And honestly, 90% haven't submitted. And the third question, what the most interesting about the cloud challenge? And always balance the benefits, the rewards, the exposure and recommendation and the experiences itself. And the fourth one, we asked about the next session about workshops. Workshop basically Jadi workshop nanti itu lebih ke technicalnya teman-teman. Jadi teman-teman akan dipandu sama speakernya cara menggunakan LCMS dan kemungkinan speakernya nanti dari Kodepolitan. Jadi teman-teman nanya gimana caranya dan sebagainya itu di sesi berikutnya tanggal 24 ya. Jadi segera daftar, nanti ada publikasinya lagi di sosial media Kodepolitan dan Alibaba Cloud ID. Gitu. So ajakin teman-teman semuanya. Dan kalau misalnya tim, sayang banget kalau tim, tapi tadi seperti Steve bilang, kalau mau tim, mending satu-satu aja daftar semuanya, submit website yang berbeda-beda, karena biar masing-masing dapat itu rekomendasi, dapat itu sertifikat, dan sebagainya. Tapi kalau ngerjainnya bareng-bareng, nggak masalah. Nggak ada ketentuan untuk teman-teman nggak boleh ngelakuin bareng-bareng, nggak masalah. Tapi akunnya harus masing-masing gitu. Seperti itu. Jadi sebisa mungkin kalian bersaing dengan teman sendiri juga nggak masalah, siapapun bisa menang. Tapi dari sejak awal teman-teman register, benefit yang pertama adalah Alibaba Cloud Academy subscribe 1 tahun secara gratis, 3 bulan subscribe premium Kodepolitan juga. Dan kalau misalnya website kalian sudah valid, divalidasi, website teman-teman akan dapat LAIN akses 1 tahun juga secara gratis. Jadi cepat-cepatan register, cepat-cepatan submit juga. Karena selama agendanya belum ditutup atau submission-nya belum ditutup, teman-teman bisa bebas untuk update terus websitenya. Jadi jangan khawatir ketika teman-teman submit itu bukan berarti final. Teman-teman bisa submit duluan, yang penting websitenya sudah berfungsi dan sesuai dengan apa yang teman-teman buat minimal. Kalau penyempurnaan bisa ngikut, misalnya connect dengan plugin apa dan sebagainya itu bisa banget gitu. Gitu. Ya, oh ya, untuk akun sekarang memang lagi proses, kita baru buka hari ini untuk approval, jadi tunggu waktunya. Silahkan. Nah, sepertinya sudah semuanya ngerespon ya. Jadi, oh sorry, ternyata dari 70 baru 50 yang ngerespon. Still, oke. Result.
Dari respon ini digunakan untuk poin ya?
Absensi, ya, untuk absensi. Jadi, sayang banget teman-teman yang tadi yang belum respon. So, I think we can relaunch it. Teman-teman sekali lagi, silakan teman-teman coba untuk sebutannya, coba lagi untuk submit ya di waktu yang tersisa. Sambil, sebentar, saya akan play video tahun lalu supaya memotivasi teman-teman ya. Supaya teman-teman semakin, sebutannya itu apa ya? Sebutannya itu termotivasi untuk mengikuti challenge sekarang juga. Gitu. Jadi kita share screen. Iya, sebelum kita take a picture, kita lihat dulu video tahun lalu dari winners di Cloud Challenge 2021.
My name is Ahmad Rifki Maulana.
I'm Yusri Latriansyah Putra.
My name is Dian Prameswara. I'm a front-end developer.
My name is Dimas Anggidono. I just jumped into this world of programming for 1 year.
Bitchip.com is a text-to-speech service provider website. The service is convert from text to voice.
Alibaba Cloud is awesome.
The web I create, which is Rutinitas Pelajar, is a progressive web apps that will help students to manage their school tasks.
I created a website called COVID-19 Worldview, where this website shows all the data of COVID-19 from around the world. Hopefully, this website can help us in cutting down the growth of COVID-19 spreading.
This required challenges is extraordinary.
This competition is a very interesting competition that triggers developers and educate people in Indonesia in using cloud services.
It showed me how to manage cloud computing with ECS, which is super easy and really cool.
We learn many things about cloud computing, especially Alibaba Cloud. For example, we learn what is and how to set up Elastic Compute Service, how to manage its cloud security. We also learn about relational database service.
From many participants who joined this challenge and created many amazing websites, I was surprised that I got the 3rd place winner. That makes me very proud and be motivated again to keep growing and learn and be creative in the world of programming.
I hope that in the future, maybe in 2022, this kind of challenges will be held again because it will be very beneficial for the developer in Indonesia even around the world.
Oke, that's it teman-teman. Sekarang kita foto bareng untuk sesi penutupan. Jadi silakan buka kameranya, karena teman-teman bisa semuanya buka kamera. Kita akan foto bareng. Silakan dinyalakan kameranya, kita take foto dulu. Thank you yang sudah pasang virtual background ya. Mantap nih, mantap nih. Oke, oke, menarik, menarik. Jadi bedanya tahun ini adalah kita ada tools-nya. Kalau tahun kemarin kan tidak pakai tools-nya, jadi semuanya bisa pakai website sendiri, coding sendiri. Karena ada tools yang bisa membuat website-nya jadi duluan dan kalian tweak dari sana. Gitu. Oke, halaman pertama siap ya? Saya screenshot. 1, 2, 3, tahan. Ya, halaman pertama selesai. Kita lanjut ke halaman kedua ya. Sorry, halaman kedua. Oke, Zuna mungkin tolong bantu foto aja ya.
Oke.
Ya, oke.
Dari stream page.
Ya, second page.
Second page. Okay. And the last. Okay. Finish.
Okay, so back to Zuna again. Let's close the session.
Okay, thank you, Cindy. The last session is take a picture together, and the last thank you for Jessica and Steve and for all participants to joining the webinar.
Yeah.
Oke, jangan lupa ya, tetap submit karena teman-teman ketika sudah submit tadi sudah dijelaskan ya banyak sekali benefitnya yang didapat. Jadi tidak hanya yang juara ya, tidak hanya yang juara, tapi teman-teman ketika submit kompetisi ini juga sudah mendapatkan banyak benefit gitu. Oke, terima kasih sekali lagi yang sudah bergabung untuk mengikuti webinar Recall Challenge 2022. See you in workshop tanggal 24 Januari ya, jangan lupa. Tanggal 24 Januari ikuti workshop tentang cara penggunaan ahli CMS-nya ya, dan juga tips triksnya gitu. Oke, adalah saya thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Terima kasih. Selamat malam semua. Sampai ketemu lagi. Jangan lupa submit dan register segera ya, dapatin benefitnya semuanya. Dadah, ajak teman-teman ya.
Thank you, Steve.
See you guys.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you. Bye-bye.